Hello, royal folks. Good to have you all back. And finally, it's time for the royal news and analysis. So first things first, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the love and support that everyone showed me. What, do these people not subscribe already? Join our mailing list. Also, do not forget to press the channel bell icon. While you're at it, please support our Patreon if so inclined. This is where we drop bonus footage, early access, and have a more personal connection with you. Link in the description. Let's start the video now. From experience, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are used to the spotlight, but here's why their kids have kept a low-key profile since 2020. Nobody has stormed the international scene like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. From the perspective of nearly 1,000-year dynasty or that sniping outside it with hungry jealousy over a couple unbound by so many traditional roads afforded to mere red carpet-facing commoners, there was too much zest in this union for British royal prurient eyes. Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet haven't been seen much publicly since the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped down from their royal roles in 2020. Archie and Lilibet are some of the few royal grandchildren not frequently seen in public. New friend told why in a new documentary on WHE. Prince Harry is going to any lengths necessary for the youngest generation, noting security risks that are every bit as serious of their father or mother. One of Prince Harry's friends also told People magazine, he does not like putting his children in the public eye, that is something he and Meghan strive to shield from at all costs. It has nothing to do with conspiracies or him loving hiding them. A source told the newspaper, the Duke of Sussex is a regular visitor to Highgrove and there was nothing in this documentary that he hadn't heard before, indeed much of it dates back several years. A pal explained that this shows Harry's determination to give his kids as normal life as possible where they will be safe from being snatched or worse. Cognizant of his enormous burden, the prince is forever haunted by the memory of his mother, Princess Diana, murdered in an infamous car crash while fleeing from paparazzi. He taps into this sense of protectiveness that has been heavily handed down to him. However, given his royal status, risks feel especially great to Harry and he is said to be particularly protective over the threat that they pose towards his children. Adding insult to an already beleaguered security situation, UK government cut off funding for Prince Harry's bodyguards in 2020. That question has been legally contested and is now under appeal. The decision was taken by the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, a ruling Prince Harry is said to be desperate to have overturned should he return permanently with his family. The Duke of Sussex is involved in a legal fight, claiming his royal standing means security need to go back overall. But as he is making these appeals, the royal institution sounds a bit less hopeful. They think Harry wants his father, King Charles, to intervene, but note that as a constitutional monarch the king has no ability to overrule government decisions. This episode is certainly not helping, and according to Harry the royal family still has nothing at all to say about it. Adding to the problem is a difficult relationship between Prince Harry and King Charles. Royal expert Robert Jobson said on the Daily Mail Palace Confidential podcast, the king has taken a hard line. So, it stands to reason that when you are in control of the narrative as far as your own family is concerned, you do not want to be drawn into Harry and Meghan's fight anymore. We know the king has been in touch with him before, but anyone who is actually following this story knows what condition Khan currently stands at. Who would answer the phone again if it leads to screaming at each other about money and attorney fees for 40 minutes straight? Jobson explained. A different insider explained what King Charles is currently dealing with, detailing that the king has fallen ill and simply cannot deal with his responsibilities of being king. I am guessing the king has more pressing matters to attend. He's not been well at all. He's been busy with that, and he just got crowned the king. Jobson added, and he is not going to be distracted by the constant demands of Harry. Still, the king's refusal to have anything further to do with Harry is just a bit of his personal troubles. On ABC's Royal News, Jobson added, it must be heartbreaking for King Charles, who is also a father. He clearly does still love his son, of course. He loves his grandchildren too, but when that call is coming in and you're dealing with the blowback from maybe William or Queen Camilla saying, "What are you doing here?" It has got to be very hard. The family as a unit plays such a major part in the saga, so by the king having to be this monarch and therefore, Batman at times too, the way he has been written here, creates some fun dynamics. At the heart of this row over Harry and Meghan's children lies a symbolic tug-of-war within the family between traditional instincts for security and privacy in an era where intense public scrutiny has become par for the course. But what they have been taught, the lesson of sacrificing private feelings for public duty, is one that, well-intentioned though it may be, simply does not apply now, particularly when even non-royal celebrities make an effort to rebuild walls between their most personal selves and fulfilling unescapable duties. Most people will be overjoyed in learning that Prince Harry is keeping his children away from the inevitable pressures of a life in the firm, with even the most committed royalists acknowledging this to be how archaic institutions are brought up to date. On one hand, some might argue that this breaks away from royal convention to keep Archie and Lilibet insulated rather than in the public eye, but on other, it demonstrates how Harry and Meghan are veering into unprecedented form. His parents decided to keep him and his sister out of the spotlight, prompting mixed public opinion. While some have praised the couple for looking after their children, critics say it is too much of a departure from usual royal behavior. The incident was widely covered in the media, with many outlets focusing on Harry's fears about security and his relationship with other members of the firm. The battle to have their security access restored has made headlines, in turn shining a light on the line between royal responsibilities and private protection. It comes ahead of a court battle which Harry is continuing to fight over the issue, and whose outcome may influence what rights royals can expect from the institution when they turn their backs on working for it full-time. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have always planned to put the welfare of their children first as they forge new, financially independent lives post-royal life. He is reportedly keen to protect his family from the pitfalls of life in the public eye and has been vocal against what he views as racist elements within certain parts of the media. The legal battles and family strife compound their plight, but it is the broader question at the heart of a modern monarchy. Like the Windsors before them, Harry and Meghan will shape how this ancient family survives into future decades in union with society. Prince Harry, for all his struggles, is resolute in the face of them, a testament to family loyalty that reminds us moms and dads, even under the impossible conditions provided by protocol and spotlight, will always come first. And the world's eyes are on an English house of history, awaiting a new chapter to be scratched with ink dried centuries ago. Fellow royal fans, what do you think about this? Comment below what you think. For now, guess we will just have to wait and see if they mean anything. And if you never want to miss any of my sizzling royal updates like this, click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. It's that easy. So until next time, ASTA. La vista.